That's
GG.
Run with a dangerous
Game over, Trey.
there he goes right side.
Yo, this nigga broke on the first play.
Touchdown. Philadelphia this afternoon.
One touch. Hit that a motherfucker.
On for the extra point, Jake
I forget
Elliott.
who they got over there.
Looking to put a drive together. Now it's JCM, Jakrowski Merritt. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first
Nah,
down.
bro, you tackle me, bro. That ain't bullshit.
Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down.
You said my quarterback's so ass?
At this point in the game.
That's crazy.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
Fuck yeah.
Forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it on the second down.
It's all good, man. You an Eagle fan, man?
Pretty quickly, and that's because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
You alright, man? I'm a Skins fan all day at heart, so I get it.
Stacked him up.
Sliding out of the pocket. And I think the ball's out.
Tried to kill my boy, didn't you?
So possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there.
Yeah, that's RG3, man. That's old news. Leave that shit in the past, man.
I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
What an advantage having an elite guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that could
catch the fucking ball.
It's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
To throw is Daniels. That is into the hands of Krosky Merritt. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line.
And the Commanders' first down.
Daniels going to give to Krosky Merritt. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
2nd and 4.
Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2.
You said what, bro?
As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Before I start another game.
She not feeling good?
No, like, she's like, just woke up. Like,
Like, check to see how she's doing, what she's about to do.
yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
You got a stone, yeah.
To the air goes Daniels. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Ja'Cory Krosky
Oh, baby
Merritt.
girl.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, that's
The
that sleepy
Commanders are
cry.
an extra point away from taking the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with
I
you
probably
totally
missed this
on
kick
that
too.
one. I'm not sure how
Damn,
much
bro.
everyone
Why we
understands
can't kick, bro? Both of us
they go
can't
into a
kick
game
shit.
for offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big
Yeah,
gifts
bro. I don't
at
know
the end
what
of the
the
season
fuck,
after
man.
a big year.
I can't kick
The
for shit on this
consistency
game.
and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So back even at 6
Look at this
apiece
dumbass
as the
kick,
kicks
bro.
are
Oh my
away.
god.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
I put this dude at the 40.
The Eagles in good position to start out
Yeah,
as they
bro.
come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The tight end in motion right. A first down carry for Barkley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Hurts. And incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, held back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Barkley inside handoff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Daniels. He'll dump this one off here to White. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Throwing now is Daniels. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That will go down as a completion in the stat sheet, but it's really just an extension of the run game. All he's doing is getting the ball into his playmakers' hands and letting them do the rest. They weren't able to break it, but you'll never complain about picking up a first down.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he fires one incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
From the 42-yard line, here's the second down and 9. Back to throw. Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now a handoff to Krosky-Merritt. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On the move to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, 33 yards. And the Commanders have cut the lead back down to 2. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. His right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a 2nd and 2. A first carry for Rashad White. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Krosky Merritt going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll run again, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the
touchdown Washington. Stephon Diggs. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Again, it's Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. To Barkley on the check down. And he's got this down to the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
You got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Complete to number 81. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Commander's 25-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Rolling to his right. And he is across and
go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Elliott now to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
It's a loss of a yard.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
50-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Commander's going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts.
49-yard line. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
You unlucky motherfucker, man.
Atmosphere this was, and the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Washington Commanders and the Buffalo Bills. What a perfect day for football. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
First toe to the game for James Cook. With the second level at the 40. 30. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Going after from Bass, he's up and good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
7, Commanders nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On second down, Daniels. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. The give for the first time to Rashad White. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Absolutely fires this one right side. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Trey Amos. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
Looking to tack on the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And that ties things at 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and let my heart grow.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's got to gain a 6 there. Ricky Ruhu there for the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. And as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running back sent in motion. Second down throw for Allen. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Allen setting up to throw. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove but they're playmakers too.
Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he stops almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
13 more yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
Moore
line.
going to motion over right. Here's Allen. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing on second. Allen. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it. What a throw. Touchdown Bills. Dalton Kincaid. A 30-yard score. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That's the end of one here. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for
Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. This one set up for Daniels. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, Daniels. Completes one and Ben Sinnott. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And it's going to be first down Commanders.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are a-moving.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Here's Daniels on second. And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand-in-hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to bring up a Commanders first down.
A gain of 14. And the Commanders first down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, run for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. C.J. Gardner Johnson there on the tackle. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
One drawn up here for Daniels. Oh, the football's loose. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they could get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. You're coming off a touchdown on their previous drive.
The ingredients in the recipe for this offense and certainly their success today.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And they bump their lead up to 14. Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Daniels from the pistol. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 on the 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
1st down from the 42. Daniels. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Greg Russo. And after that play, it is 2nd and 15.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Daniels back to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying...
And they're not going to get anything done as he's brought to the ground for a sack. So that is how our first half will end. Now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Design run. Daniels will keep it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now Daniels on second down. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now, Daniels. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Well, if they would have connected on that one, Brock, that sure would have represented a large chunk of his passing yardage in what's been a pretty bright game so far.
Yeah, kind of based on how little success they've had and found through the air. Gosh, honestly, Kate, I'm not surprised that one fell to the ground, too.
On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Allen looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
56.
Throwing here, Allen. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down now, ball at the 33. We put a receiver in motion left. Allen now on first down. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Offense in the hurry up here.
26 more yards. That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Inside the final minute of our third quarter.
Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing on second. Here's Allen. It is there, and that breaks up the completion. Oh, quick reaction there to apply that contact. That's going to force third and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't. I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Bass's kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
On second down, Daniels. Lost control of another one. And this is scooped up by the Bills. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
When you choose not to slide as a quarterback, that's what can happen. And those Predators feel that prey, and they go after. Not only do they want to hit the quarterback, to hit him and knock the ball out, that is just a worthy celebration on that sidelines.
We've set it down from the 37. Allen setting up to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Bills.
Bass on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 24-point ball game.
Bills 31, Commanders 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
This one left for Daniels. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
Dorian Williams.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Wow, it's free again! And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs.